Is there a reason why you can't figure out the temperature thing here?
I think it automatically just keeps jumping back to like 74, 75.
76. It's going to be like 90 degrees the next couple of days. You've got to get a handle on this.
All right, I'll take care of it.
We're taping 2 shows tomorrow. It is?
A little bit.
What are you talking about?
It's chilly in here.
Why are you wearing your sunglasses now? Well, you didn't wear them yesterday.
No, I know. The last time I was at a Hate HQ, I was told that to cover my eyes because they're disgusting. So I figured since we're on...
Are we doing bits now for Sirius?
No. I wear my sunglasses sometimes indoors.
Usually it does not.
Not in but on my YouTube shows I do usually.
Oh yeah, but you're not on. We're not on. What are you talking about? This is not TV.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, why are you wearing your? You're wearing. I
was told by the boss my eyes are disgusting.
Okay, I'm your boss. I'm your boss. I don't. We don't. We don't dictated
anything
by.
Matter to you?
Now we're doing bits for fucking stupid series. I want to be on anyway.
I'm more comfortable.
What do we do? Why didn't you have him on last night?
No, I didn't.
You had him on the show before?
I alternate. Sometimes I do. Sometimes
no, you did it for a bit. You're doing bits.
It's not really a bit. I wear them all the time.
Do you feel more self-conscious?
If we weren't on Sirius right now, you would not be wearing them.
No, I wouldn't. That's why I said that's why.
So then why are we? This is why I don't want to do this fucking thing. Why are we doing this?
What do you mean?
Why are you wearing? Because Dave
You never
Portnoy
had to address it.
What?
You didn't like you had to acknowledge.
I looked over and you're wearing them for a reason.
Look at me.
I looked over. You had them on for a reason. So you were trying. So you were saying no. You put them on. So ask me why I'm wearing sunglasses, basically.
No, that's ridiculous.
Well, why are you wearing them?
I told you to cover my eyes, to not discuss the big boss.
But what do you?
Well, do you think Portnoy is going to be watching the clips we tweet out?
He doesn't give a shit. No, he doesn't care.
No,
you wouldn't. It's 1 hour of a week.
I understand.
I'm a station that they don't care about.
I don't know about that.
You don't?
No.
He said it's charity for his father.
Is that right?
Yes, he said that.
He should be on more.
They don't. If Dave cares so much, why is he bailing on 9 shows on Sirius? He doesn't care. You know, this is the first. I'm trying to think of another good move they've made in Sirius history before today.
Howard Stern.
We had a break yet or no? You can fuck out of here.
You can break whatever you want.
Get the fuck out of here. Can we just play music for an hour?
I suppose you could.
Jesus, give me the weekend. Give me I Feel It Coming. I don't know what the fuck. No, I'm saying the Barstool network. I understand Howard Stern was a good move, I guess, at the time.
Right.
So he's what he is now. Although now we're on Sirius, so Stern's awesome. He's never been better.
He's
I love the new Stern.
We never criticize him.
I know. I love it. I love.
Comes up.
No, I love when he talks about Ellen. I like when he talks to Rosie O'Donnell and Chelsea Handler. Honestly, I'm saying this. I used to listen to Stern a lot in the 90s. Mm-hmm. So much better now.
He's changed. He's certainly changed. But it's for the positive.
What's that? I'm listening to him right now in my other ear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, Howard. That's right. Fuck him, Howard. You're right. Fuck Trump. And fuck those dumb voters who fucking lined your pocket with millions of dollars for years and bought your books and waited in line and saw your stupid movie and did all your dumb shit and went to all your events. That's right. I'm with you, Howard. Fuck them. Completely. 1,000%. Absolutely.
Glad they finally got their comeuppance.
Jeez. I mean, Stern, yeah. But, all right, where are we starting, Steve? What do you guys want to talk about?
Well, I mean, we've got the Boston Globe guy. Your friend Dupes is back wishing for the death of his political enemies.
Here's the thing. So, I mean, like Dupont a few weeks ago, he's a writer for the Globe, Boston Globe. I guess, I don't know. We're in
is that too local to start with?
I don't even know.
Trump is saying he wants to shut down Twitter.
We do this show every day. Shut up. So why are you so nervous? You're terrible on Sirius.
I'm not nervous about anything.
What is this? Talking about? What is wrong with you guys? What the fuck? She's like, well, is that too local? I don't know. Trump wants to take down Twitter. Like, what happened to you?
I just don't know what to go after. Is the Boston Globe stuff too local? I mean, you were talking about how it was going to be different. I don't know.
What?
Steve and I got cosmetic surgeries. We're very worried about this.
I don't even understand this. So what happened to you?
Nothing happened to me.
Where's Big Dick Steve Robinson from last night yelling and screaming and challenging people and defending his name? And by the way, so we have a podcast, the Kirk Minihane Show. You can download it. It's not on Apple, but it's on Apple. It's on Etsy, I think.
It's everywhere.
Not on Etsy.
I believe. How do you know that?
It's not on Etsy. Etsy doesn't do podcasts.
They should. So there's nothing I hate more than being wrong, except for this. When I know I'm probably right and I say something and the other two people on the show are like, no, that's wrong. It happened last night and somebody tweeted at me. I knew I was right.
Fred Armisen?
Yes.
Well, he's German. His mother's German.
No, his mother's born in the Philippines.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, I mean, you're stupid, so I'll look it up for you.
I don't think that makes me stupid.
I fucking hate Sirius Mike more than I hate Podcast Mike. Which I did not think was possible. You're fucking sucking the whole. Are you doing this to appease Dave? Are you sucking on purpose so Dave will say he sucks?
Yes. That's
a good.
right.
That's a good move. It's a good strategy. It might actually work out for you.
Well, the point was Fred Armisen is not black.
Well, hold on. Well, no, that was not the point.
Yeah.
No. Steve said he's a white guy. He's a white guy.
I think he is white. He's white in my book.
Being like half Filipino doesn't mean he can do blackface, does it?
Right.
Is that what the rule is?
No, that's not what. Again, you can shift the goalposts all you want, but that's not what we're talking about. So on the show, which is you can find today, if you go to Apple, is what you do. All right, I'm kind of young. You look up my name, Kirk Minihane, and you'll see the podcast there. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you're a new listener in Sirius, hello, good morning, welcome. Boy, did we have fun with the breakfast show this morning. Oh my God, those guys are great. So click on my name, and you get a bunch of podcasts. We do them every day, every single day, all you want. It's fantastic. It's great. It's a great podcast. Beautiful podcast. I avow this podcast. That's an inside joke, which I'll get to later. I bomb with Donald Trump Jr. because I'm evidently a hardcore Republican. His mother, school teacher. We were talking about the Jimmy Fallon thing. Did Fallon apologize on his TV show last night or not?
So I think it was a rerun. I think he's off.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he'll do that eventually. Maybe not. So Jimmy Fallon, whatever, had to apologize for being blackface in a skit that somebody else probably wrote. Maybe he wrote. But Laura Michaels produced 20 years ago and SNL had. It's embarrassing. It's stupid. We all know the fucking world's ending. Armisen, who played Barack Obama at times, correct?
Correct.
Was born December 4th, a day before my brother Adam's birthday, 1966. Would actually be 12. So he was actually born. How about this, guys? 12 years and a day before my brother was born.
Wow.
Isn't that unbelievable? This is fucking.
That's wild.
This is the fucking craziest thing you ever heard in your life. Madness.
Nothing better than a good birthday similarity.
Look at Channel Z. What's it called?
Channel Zero.
Channel Zero, guys. Yes. Get to work on that. There's people driving around. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'll have to tune in.
That sounds good. That becomes a big hit. But he was raised in Valley Stream, New York.
Yeah.
And I'll do the whole bio. I don't give a fuck. You got 53 minutes. Where he was a high school classmate of former SNL alum who?
I don't know. I
know you don't know, but just guess.
I used to know this.
Well, guess one.
Kristen Wiig.
Okay, Jim Brewer. Not even close. You fucking suck at this.
I knew that, though. I didn't know.
His mother, school teacher Hildegard Mirabel Level, was born in Venezuela. So you were wrong. And his father was born in Germany to a German mother and a Korean-born father.
Gotcha.
This guy's not white.
So is it okay for him to do blackface, though?
But it doesn't matter. You fucking kind of shame me. Like, no, he's a white guy.
Steve
said it last night.
If you
said last night he's a white guy. Is that a white guy?
If Fred Armisen walks down the street, he is a white guy.
He started Portlandia, for Christ's sake. He's as white as they come.
Do you think he checks? But he's not white.
He's definitely
white.
He's
never faced discrimination.
He's
I'm not saying
the whitest
that.
white guy ever.
He's Korean and Venezuelan.
If he walks down the street, he looks like a white guy.
That doesn't matter.
You can do his DNA test all you want.
But that's not the argument. That was not the argument.
You
were wrong.
The argument was, is it okay for him to do
blackface? I said, now you've got me believing it. That he wasn't white.
No, Steve said he was white. He said he's a white guy.
The argument was, is it okay for him to do blackface?
Korean and Venezuelan.
But he looks white.
I don't know what that means.
He's got a white look to him.
God, what are you saying? Serious Steve?
The argument was, is it okay for him to do blackface like he did on SNL?
Is it okay for you to take fucking NyQuil 30 minutes before the fucking Sirius show?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Serious Steve. It's fucking terrible. Anyway, that annoyed me. I fucking hate that. Because I hate when dumber people lord that over you. And I know I'm right, but I don't have the information in front of me. I knew I was right.
Present confidence, and people will believe you.
I guess.
You could have bullied me into siding with you.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. It's fucking aggravating. That's all. But what are you going to do? Yes, this writer for the Boston Globe. I've been warring the Boston Globe forever. So this guy, a weeks ago, released the murder hornets. There was something going on in Massachusetts at the State House, right?
Yeah, it was a big protest against the lockdown.
Yeah, and so he wound up giving us horrendous excuse for it. And then last night, tweets that he wants the people at the Ozarks to go to the White House. I got to be honest, if he doesn't delete it, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too.
I mean, it's good for him. I mean, he's a fucking asshole and he fucking is a liberal shitbag, but at least if he stands by it unlike last time, I'll say, all right, no, you know what? Why don't we call him? Let's call Dupes. We tried him last time. Do you have his number still?
Probably not.
I'll never understand why you don't save these numbers.
How many times can you call Kevin Dupont in a lifetime, you know?
Oh, but you would think it's something we might do again.
Will Twitter regulate his tweets and say that, like, hey, he's joking?
I think he's safe.
Just a warning.
I think he's safe. Do you have it, Steve, or no?
No, I don't.
I mean, how do you know? Okay, let me find it. This will take a while. Dupont. All right. I don't know who that is. All right, I'll forward it to you right now. So I'm just curious to see if he's actually going to delete it or not.
Well, I think we kind of got ahead of his eventual apology because the Minifans were mocking him last time where he said, oh, I was actually making a joke about murder hornets, not saying I wish that these people were.
Yeah, but he deleted it though, right?
Yeah, he did delete it.
He deleted it and he explained it in the weirdest way.
Yeah, bizarre explanation about how they look like...
they look like a hive of people.
And I'm fine with him as long as he doesn't, we'll find out. He's old. He'll answer. No, I don't know. Maybe he remembers it from last time. We got him on last time, right?
Maybe the appeal
Very briefly,
series will...
That's true. He's probably excited.
Yeah.
No luck? All right.
Disappointing.
Oh, we tried. Now, what else we got?
Well, I don't know if you want to get into that Baker story at all.
Not really. Maybe we'll do that later, but...
President Trump is threatening to take down Twitter.
He's fighting back.
He fucking lost his mind. I mean, like, what Trump is saying about Scarborough, with the amount of evidence he has on Scarborough, would be like if Scarborough tweeted out a picture of Trump and Jeffrey Epstein and said that Trump was part of, like, that thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same evidence, essentially. And if Scarborough did that, these crazy extreme right-wing idiots would fucking flip out. They would flip out. Where's my friend Donald Trump Jr. on this? Where are all these extreme right wingers saying, what is this guy doing?
Well, I suppose they're probably trying to investigate and get to the bottom of Joe Scarborough's
Okay, well, I mean,
conduct.
great, do it. If he's guilty, fine. My guess is he probably didn't do it. I'm just guessing he probably didn't do it. So let's say he didn't do it. The president of the United States is questioning whether or not Joe Scarborough murdered somebody on social media constantly now. He did it again today. Did it again today.
I mean, this is kind of old hat for him. He did it during the primary as well.
Well, he's the president.
I do like this. Trump's reaction is just like an aggravated dad. He's like, I'll shut the fucking internet down. Show social media gone. I'll get rid of it.
How's he going to do that, by the way?
You can't. He just threatens things and then never
26
happens,
minutes ago, psycho Joe Scarborough is rattled, not only by his bad ratings, but of all the things and facts that are coming out on the internet about opening a cold case. He knows what is happening. What does that even mean?
I'm not really aware of a single new fact that has come out, except for maybe the Imus video.
Which is not a fact at all. It's a joke.
No, it's not.
Clear joke.
I mean, I don't even, and then you have these lunatics, these right away, like the guys with the fucking guys right away with the blue check marks immediately, that's exactly what they're saying about Imus. Psycho Joe yucked it up, laughed his ass off about murdering his intern on national TV. Lunatic. David Wohl, who's a Trump high profile, his bio says high profile defense attorney.
I think
we define that for him.
It would be a slightly bigger story if Joe Scarborough laughed about murdering an intern seriously on national. Like people would pick up on that.
I think so.
They might notice at the time.
But I mean, I don't understand. I don't know. And so I mean, I know Trump's lost his mind, but how is he going to shut down the internet and Twitter? How's he going to do that?
Just watch him.
But okay, but was he like? What's his proposal?
He'll fucking do it. If you dare question him,
they'll ask him and he'll just dance around it. But I don't even get it.
Don't worry about it.
I get theoretically, you could change them from a public forum into a publisher if they're starting to control content, and then they're responsible for everything that's posted. I don't know, but why can't? The real answer is he can't.
Why can't Twitter?
These are all just empty
It drives me
threats.
crazy too. But why can't Twitter just be this big liberal place that bans conservative talk?
They can.
They are.
Obviously, I know. That's what I'm saying.
What they are.
I'm dead against it. God knows. But I'm saying why? Like, Trump's going to get in the middle of that. Trump doesn't. It's not. He doesn't own it.
I think they probably have a financial interest in appealing to as much of the country as possible.
Well, I understand that, but too bad. Like does Trump own any part of Twitter?
I think he just knows people will look at it as like a free speech thing and go, "Yeah, fuck yeah, Trump, fight back."
Just weird. I mean, does Scarborough say anything about it on the show?
This morning, I guess he did like an elegy for the woman who passed away.
Oh, really? Jeez, because the mom wants it to stop, right? Too.
Yeah, she wrote this heartrending letter to Trump saying, "Just please let it go."
What a fucking asshole. I don't even get it. Like, what is he? Why is he so rattled by Joe Scarborough?
Maybe he's got some real evidence.
Maybe, but I mean,
he knows something.
But I mean, it's not like anybody who watches that show is not going to vote for Trump anyway. By the way, those two are responsible, as is the rest of NBC, for putting Trump in the fucking White House anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean, Mika and Joe were at Mar-a-Lago sucking down cocktails on the arm,
kissing his ass on the show every day. The Apprentice made Trump a fucking wacky business, cuddly guy to America. NBC,
SNL, The Tonight Show.
Yeah, he went on SNL. He went on The Tonight Show. Jimmy Fallon fucking jerked him off. In blackface, as I recall. But I mean, like, at what point do you say NBC's as responsible as anybody for Donald Trump? Any media outlet say Fox News, for Donald Trump being in the White House. Well, actually, they're all fucking responsible because CNN does dumb shit and MSNBC does dumb shit. And you know, Trump...
It was good ratings, too. That's what they went for.
Yeah, and it's going to happen again. I mean...
I don't know. Part of me thinks Trump is trying to sabotage his campaign, but Joe Biden is so bad that Trump is having to do stuff like accuse Scarborough of murder over and over again.
I swear to God, 15 or 20 years from now, someone's gonna look back. There'll be a book written, a documentary of what this fucking Biden family has done to this guy. It's honest. I'm not even kidding. It's fucking. I've talked about this before. That Glenn Campbell documentary, where they drag him out in the middle of Alzheimer's and have him sing his songs, and he fucking heartbreaks for the guy.
I don't know.
They are doing this to him.
Biden really hits pretty hard. Like he hit Trump pretty hard. He called him a fool.
But he's not
really playing Trump's game.
President tweeting.
Do you even think that's him on Twitter? I don't.
No, of course not. Come on.
Way. That's like the idea that Tom Brady controls his Twitter. With
Do you think he can use a smartphone?
And by the way, we never talked about this. Why did Brady delete his tweet to Portnoy a few weeks ago?
Oh,
did you see that?
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
No, I don't know.
idea.
I didn't see it.
So Dave did something. I forget what it was. And Brady responded to him, and then he deleted it right away. It was almost like he was embarrassed to go back and forth. If I'm Portnoy, it's something. I mean, look, Portnoy's been absolutely pathetic. And I understand the podcast I understand. It's a bigger podcast than ours. The numbers are enormous. I get it. She's a big star, But he's been embarrassing enough with this Alex Cooper thing. I mean, emasculating. Done. Forget it. Right, Mike? But... I mean, why does he tell Tom Brady to go fuck himself? I mean, this guy went to jail for Brady. Brady's deleting tweets. He's always stayed away from Portnoy, basically. Why? Because Portnoy was making fun of his kid's dick, or not even making fun of it.
I have no idea why that is, because they love him at Barstool. So
I don't know why. He's always been kind of cold to them.
Barstool's done a lot for his following, right?
No question. Of course they have.
And Gronk's always embraced it, like the other guys have embraced it a lot. Yeah.
I don't even get it. Can we find that deleted tweet? Portnoy Brady. I don't know. So I'll find it here. Yeah, no. But it was deleted.
Did you happen to listen to the new episode, by the way?
I did.
What'd you think?
1 second.
Oh, so I think he retweeted the Viva La Stool tweet, right? It says, thank you for your service.
This is May 12th, so I'm going back 15 days. It says, it says, you are welcome. Dave co-tweeted, and then it's gone. So Brady said, Viva?
No, he said thank you for your service, and the emoji was a little
to Dave.
Yeah.
So why did he delete it?
I have no idea.
Oh, here it is. 5 years ago, they went to jail. Then Brady tweets at him, "Thank you for your service," and then it's gone.
It wouldn't really make sense given what he said, but do you think he has like a burner that he uses or something?
No, I don't think that. He's probably bowing to Goodell, right?
Who, Brady?
Yeah, this is just trying to play nice with people who don't like Barstool.
Think so.
No, here's what I think is that, first of all, Brady doesn't tweet. He's got somebody doing the tweeting. Yeah. That's not Brady doing that. He's got no sense of humor.
True.
Whoever does that, I'm sure they got to him like, no, we don't want to get dirty with Barstool.
That's so strange.
The Brady brand.
Do you think it's going to undermine him selling anti-COVID
to 48-year-old moms? Yeah, peddling his snake oil to these 48-year-old dumb moms who wouldn't even know. They don't even care. I don't get. That to me was like, you know what? That's below us. And yet they'll suck this guy off left and right endlessly. I don't know why. Because he won 6 Super Bowls. Fine. He won them. Great. It happened. But I saw that. I was like, oh, he's treating you like shit.
Yeah, I've never understood why Brady doesn't embrace that more. But
because I don't know. But yeah, I listened to some of the episode. It's like I've said, it's real. I'll say it every time. I'll give you the preamble. Super popular. I'm glad it is. I'm glad it's at Barstool. People, they have this base. It's not for me. Like I'm not for them. But I listen to it. I just can't. It's for me. It's work to listen to. Like I was Alexandra Cooper by herself last night on Call Her Daddy. So I listened to it this morning when I was running, and I was just like, I felt, I honestly felt like I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work with just one person.
It's tough, and it's also tough that now she's saying like, I want to change the format. I want to get outside of just.
To me, we're in that now. We're in like, I heard that and I immediately thought of Dice Clay on Arsenio Hall. Like we're
you put yourself out there.
Yeah, and like Milli Vanilli and stuff. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like she's talking about how long her parents were married and how she wants to be looked at differently and how she has financial thoughts and she's deep and stuff. And I'm like, well, okay, we'll find out. I mean, I give her credit for trying, but I was not. And it's the first one, but I was not up. And again, I'm not the audience, but I was like, I'm good. I'm all set.
Yeah, maybe it'll be great with her talking about other stuff. It just seems like now all of a sudden the whole audience is like, well, I didn't sign up for this.
Right.
Well, I think the goal of this podcast, that episode, wasn't to be entertaining or be the new show. It was kind of to set the transition, right?
I guess, and bury this girl who I swear to God, I've seen this happen before. I mean, she's not going to listen to me, this girl. She's Alexandra Cooper. She doesn't know I am. But be careful, because you're going to make this other girl sympathetic soon enough. If you keep doing this, you go back to the well again and again, eventually they're going to be like, well, all right, she's down. We've kicked her enough. Like, I mean, like, we've made it clear. And by the way, I think this girl is equally guilty. She just happened to come back. I mean,
she realized what was going on.
Yeah, she was in every single meeting. She was there all along. She knew the deals. She had the contracts. She lied. She didn't say a fucking word to them. And she played Dave like a goddamn fiddle. She did. And that's okay. And Dave's going to say, hey, listen, he'll come back. Fuck you, Minihane. It's a bigger podcast than your. Correct. Absolutely. You're a business guy making a business decision. But don't pretend for a second that this isn't a marriage made out of just money. Don't pretend like she's loyal. Don't pretend she's part of this or part of that. She doesn't care. She came back because it was a good deal. That's it. That's all. Pure business. Don't act like she's, come to some realization. Bullshit. If Dave trusts her, he's out of his fucking mind. That's what I would say.
Oh, I don't think he does.
I would hope not.
No.
I mean, I would hope not, because she'll be gone in the air, and she's going to take the IP, I guess, and the whole thing and be gone. And for Barstool, they look at it and say, hey, it's found money for the next year. We'll find something else to do, I guess. But I listened to it, and I was like, her explanation for why they pretended to be poor was...
That did not make any
bullshit.
sense.
I mean, just total bullshit.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
And I don't know why. And everyone's like, oh, she's a queen now. Oh, Sofia's kicked to the guy. I'll say it. I think I'm Team Sofia now.
Oh, no.
Oh, really?
I
didn't think she got that bad of a beat.
Somebody has to be. I mean, Dave's shitting on her, and fucking this girl's done two things shitting on her, and everyone dumps on her on social media. I mean, I don't have any use for her, but like after a while, it's like, okay, we got it. Like, how many times are we going to run over this fucking carcass? She dates a shithead. Fine. Maybe she'll come to a realization. Maybe she won't.
I thought it was pretty clear that Cooper was trying to distance herself from Peter Nelson and pretend like she wasn't fully in on everything that Peter Nelson was doing.
Total, complete bullshit, in my opinion. I know nothing about it, but you're telling me she sat there at the beginning when they thought they were being underpaid at $600,000 and $500,000 a year, which, by the way, they may have been underpaid. I ask as much money as you want. I got no problem with that. Ask every day. That's fine. You're crying poor. You're pretending to be poor on the show. You're basically saying on this podcast last night that the whole thing's an act anyway.
Right.
I mean, the whole thing.
They couldn't talk about certain things.
Right. They're just like, we didn't like that whole thing was just a sham, I guess. I don't know. So when Peter Nelson meets with them and starts talking about it, do you think in that meeting that Alexandra Cooper was like, boy, I don't really know. I'm really ambivalent about. Oh, you are. So you flew to LA. You went to these meetings. You went to these other meetings. You never informed your bosses about it. As fireable as it gets during a contract, you stopped working. You said, fuck you to your bosses. I went through, shit at my station. I went to work every day. I didn't blow off my advertisers. I didn't tell my advertisers to go pound sand. You go, you keep your head down, and you work. That didn't happen. And Dave gave her everything still. It's such a hard, again, they're on a different level than we are. But boy, it sets some horrible precedent. But maybe they just say, hey, it's business.
It's a lot of fun to bash Peter Nelson, but it's almost gotten to the point where it's like, all right, the guy doesn't have fucking mind control. Like he's
a dick.
He's not pulling you with strings. You have mind.
You're either adults or you're not.
He's a complete asshole, obviously. Right. But to what extent does he?
But Dave's made an enemy out of him because it's good business.
Oh, I understand.
And this other Scooter Libby guy, whatever the fuck his name is, too. Scooter Braun or Scooter Libby? I always get them confused.
Scooter Braun.
Well, I'm gonna start a war with Scooter Libby. I'm fucking sick of his shit.
You
too.
should.
But like this,
good long enough.
I guess the latest is last night. Dave on the rundown was saying that Sofia's still calling, saying, "Hey, I'm willing to settle for 50% of this whole thing."
That's a rough look.
Yeah,
but
what else does she hate?
Right, and then now she's gonna come back, and she's now gonna be. If she comes back, I don't know. I mean, if listening to last night, I'm like, well, then move on. And she's saying, do I want to do a couple more episodes talking about this? And I'm thinking, move on. Like, don't. This girl, you've won. You have won. You're back. You have a good contract. This girl looks bad. You look better. You're clearly the more talented of the two. You've taken your victory lap on YouTube. You did it again last night. Now move on. I as a total non-consumer of the show or the podcast, while acknowledging the success, doesn't matter to me. I don't believe a fucking word you're saying. Not one fucking word. But that's me. So,
I think that there could be some success bringing on different people and having kind of a contest to see who's going to be the next half of Call Her Daddy.
I guess.
I thought when Big Cat threw out that idea, I thought that was interesting. And there's a huge thirst, I guess, for like that Bachelor style show in part of Barstool's audience. Yeah, it's not really our audience.
No. Go for it. I don't.
Again, they could be really successful that way.
Again, my issue is Dave is now sort of celebrating. He's taking this as sort of like just admit it's just a cold, callous business decision. If you just, and if we had them on, I'm sure he'd say that. So I don't really have a problem with it. I just don't believe her. But so what? Who cares? Doesn't matter. But I mean, the idea that she was like sort of, I'll go along with this negotiation. Like Peter, I mean, what do you think the transcripts are? I'd like to see those conversations. People 3 months ago, while they're not working, while they're sending out these
you might get a chance to if there's discovery.
True. Passive aggressive tweets and passive aggressive social media. Do we really think at that time that she was like, you know what, boy, I just want to go back? Of course not. And you did it like behind your boss's back in the middle of a contract while you're getting paid a fortune. It's also crazy.
It's also tough to hear as a listener, so I don't listen to that show enough. Maybe this came up more than I realized.
Yeah, I don't either, so.
Maybe it came up more than I realized, but it's tough now to hear, like, oh, these two girls were equal partners. Oh, wait a minute. One of them never did any work, and you hated her the whole time for it. I thought you guys were best friends. Yeah. So that's a tough, it's like, now I assume the listeners might think, well, you were lying to us the whole time. How do we trust
they have been.
The next show?
Well, the whole thing was a scam.
Right.
It's a Milli Vanilli. It is. I mean, the whole thing was a scam. They were basically, playing characters, which, again, if people know that they're tuning in every week to basically like a sitcom or whatever, that's okay. But they were not real. So now she's saying, I'm going to be real. Well, like to your point, how the hell do I know that?
Right. Why weren't you being real? I thought you were being real before.
Yeah. And like, I understand you don't talk about fucking, licking fucking nuts the whole time in your life, but like, what's this? Now it's going to be her talking about, like she said, her parents have been married for 35 years. Well, I mean, okay. Well, maybe she'll be great at it. I mean, I hope so. And I hope for Barstool's sake for the next year, because she's gone. I mean, she's not going to I don't think stick around any longer than that, but we'll see. I don't know. Who knows?
We should all audition.
I mean, anything jump out to you, Steve, other than that or no?
Yeah, I mean, the clips of her kind of addressing the Peter Nelson stuff. I've got the question of her, on why they pretended to be poor.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, play that.
Why did you guys pretend to be poor? Okay. We made these comments as kind of like a fuck you guys, like fuck Barstool, hello, like why don't wake up, like everyone's telling us we don't make enough fucking money.
Hold on real quick. And by the way, she apologizes for it at the end, I think, to everyone, which fine, great, okay. I don't know why she would do that, but I mean, keep in mind they were making, and look, make $10 million if you want, but they were making $600,000 and $500,000 a year, and getting merchandise and free shit like you fucking wouldn't believe.
And they weren't saying underpaid; they were saying poor.
Poor, yeah. I mean, like it's Mike's poor.
Rent, right.
Mike is legitimately
poor. Poverty.
Yeah, I mean, he is the lowest,
well below the poverty.
I think he's the lowest paid employee at Barstool.
Oh, there's no question.
Full time, I would think.
No, I think we're good. I think just in general, even part time. Yeah, I think. Well, who would make less than you? Do you think?
I assumed part timers would, but I could be wrong.
What would lead you to believe that?
I don't know. Just hope,
well, who is that? I don't even know who.
Hope, I guess.
Who would that be?
Oh, I don't even know.
Like, I assume they bring in some accountants for audit season.
Yeah.
I would think still.
Those are pretty highly paid.
Yeah. Do you think Mike's the lowest paid full-time employee at Bar? With no question.
Yeah, probably, right?
I would think.
Yeah.
So it's funny to hear Mike and Alexandra going. I mean, they should
going
put
back
you,
and forth. Yeah.
If they put you on there, they save a shitload of money.
They certainly would.
It'd be an interesting move.
I should.
Yeah. I'd listen
quite
to that.
the dynamic.
I would listen to that. All right, go ahead.
The fuck aren't you guys paying us? And we were like angry. Like, so we did
they were
these
paying
jabs
you,
and these digs in our episodes thinking like maybe someone will fucking hear us and like feel dumb that we're not getting paid more. And it was stupid and it was immature. And I want to apologize.
Yeah, so there you go. She apologized, which is good. But I mean, still, I mean, and I didn't hear those things, so maybe that's what they were being, maybe they were being funny about it. I have no idea.
Well, it was probably a lot of what was in the title of the episodes.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I imagine.
I guess.
The quote-unquote trail.
All right,
no one knew it was a bargaining.
How far into this are we, Steve?
We are 28 minutes and 50 seconds.
All right. We'll be right back. All right. We're back. The music's pumping. It's bumper music.
Well, music we got playing.
Tweets out serious calls only. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm leaving it open for interpretation.
No tomfoolery on our watch.
Well, serious.
There will be no shenanigans.
I don't know what that means, but okay. All right, we'll do it. So we take calls on our podcast. Well, way more often than we used to. We got some fucking spiffy technology for it. So
yes, it's great.
Are they loaded up, Steve?
They're starting to be loaded up. Not all the way yet.
Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
I just tweeted it out.
They weren't ready. They didn't think we'd be taking calls.
They probably think we're doing it live right at 11.
Right.
I would imagine, right? I don't know. I don't know if we said.
Are we going to?
No, I don't think we're going to.
We don't have that capability.
We could very quickly, but I don't think they're going to send us.
We figure out who tweeted. Who's in charge of the Barstool Radio Twitter account?
It's like a dozen different people.
Well, who tweeted out the schedule without us saying we're going to be on?
I have no idea who did
I
that.
don't know.
It's fucking.
But now we have access to the account, so we can go ruin other people's announcements if you'd like.
Yes. Just start announcing things.
I guess. I don't know. When's the last time they made news?
Who?
Barstool Radio. I'm just.
There was the time you predicted that Dave Portnoy was going to die.
Right. Dead on.
Sure.
Stand by that. Just saying. All right, they're loaded up now, I'd imagine.
Yes.
All right, we'll take a couple. How much time do we have?
We have 20 minutes, 23 minutes and 50 seconds.
It's a hard out.
That's a hard
fucking
out.
hard ass
hard
out.
out. You're gonna hit that.
You know what? Surprise with a little exit music at the end. I'd like a little. You know what, Steve?
See, this is why I asked for bumper music a little while ago, and you were like, "No, I don't want any bumper music." And now in the middle of the show, you're like, "I want bumper music."
Oh, is it that difficult? A fucking task
No,
for
it's
you to
not.
do as a
Just-
producer of a radio show?
No, it's not.
I can do it if you'd like.
No, I'll find some bumper music. You want a 20 do you want a 20-second bump? Do you want 40 seconds?
Just find it. Hello, you're the first caller ever on the Kirk Minihane Show on Sirius satellite radio. SiriusXM, correct?
Yes.
Yes, Power 85. Power 85. What a stupid name. Hello, who's this?
What's going on, Kirk? This is Rich.
Rich, where are you calling from?
Calling from Andover.
Andover, okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I had a quick question on golf. You probably answered before, so sorry for the question. But what's your favorite course in Mass to play, and what's the lowest score you ever shot?
All right, we're good. I'm starting to think we're not taking calls.
Is this a little too local?
Maybe Steve knew something with serious calls only. I guess there may be something to that, I suppose. The other thing with the I know what's his name. I don't want to get his name wrong. Yoel Roth.
Yeah, I think that's his name. He's
are we surprised at the Twitter fucking governor, whatever he is? What's his title?
All I know is he's the person that the Trump people are saying is in charge of the fact checking and censorship.
Probably is. He's a big
Trump's
liberal.
account.
Like, are we now surprised?
Twitter is liberal?
This is like when you sign. This is part. It sucks, but it's part of the deal.
I think part of the problem is when Twitter decided to do this first ever fact checking of Trump's tweet about voter fraud.
Yeah.
They didn't pick one that was black and white. They picked one where Trump's kind of got a point, but also CNN and Washington Post kind of had a point. It was kind of a murky issue. There are a lot of black and white ones where they could have come in and been like, actually, here's some other information.
Trump doesn't really care. He just knows people are going to get riled up and
just
support him.
red meat for the idiots.
Yeah,
there's no question about that.
He's not really angry about it.
Why do I have the HBO Max is here story printed in front of me?
I thought it was interesting the way they were touting the content that they were putting out.
It's a disaster?
I mean,
It seems like it.
Oh, is it?
The Wall Street Journal's the way they're kind of hyping some of their original content is like, sounds awful.
Well,
sounds just like fucking dreadful.
Well, the way they've tried to pitch this is going to be a Friends reunion, but it's not going to be a Friends reunion.
Well, that got spiked.
It will be eventually.
But it's not. But my understanding is it's going to be like a non-scripted.
Yeah, but then they said they're going to do that and an actual reunion.
What I understand it's
Down the road.
popular. I've never seen an episode of Friends ever, not one. But I get its popularity. Yeah. There's no real human being who's really dying to see these people back together.
I disagree with that. I think
what do you
there's a
think
lot of
Joey's
people.
been up to?
But it's gonna suck.
He's been doing Joey.
It's gonna.
He's been doing the most popular spin-off of Friends.
It's gonna suck.
I don't know about that.
Oh, it'll suck, but I think people will go and watch it.
I know.
I think there's a lot of '90s nostalgia for Friends.
Sure. Okay, but what if it's not good?
Doesn't matter. There's a lot of people watching a lot of shit that's not good.
I'm not
these
saying
days.
that people don't want to watch. I'm saying is they're not. What I should have said was they're not going to like what they see.
It probably,
Probably
won't
not. But at that point, they've already bought the subscription, and it automatically renews every month.
I mean, look at this. So a half dozen new releases, a talk show hosted by Elmo,
Yes.
a romantic dramedy starring Anna Kendrick, and a new batch of Looney Tunes cartoons. You gotta, you say what you want about your Netflixes and your Amazons and your Hulus and your Disney Plus. At least they're trying to give you stuff that people want to watch.
It was just from the naming of it. It's a disaster. Like HBO should not be tied to this in any way.
I mean, they have the Wizard of Oz. That's not that exciting to me. Now they do have South Park, right?
Do they?
Yeah, they brought streaming rights to South Park, but Comedy Central still has it.
Oh.
So what was that, Steve?
Just the phone line dropped out.
Was it the guy who was still on the phone?
No.
He's just hanging.
Yeah, that is HBO Max is not going to work. All right, go ahead, take another one.
Also, I'm going to connect it back up. I think we're
fucking doing this again still?
I think we're still having internet issues. Yeah.
You'll be able to send the show over to Fowler?
Yeah.
But is HBO Max on? It now exists right now.
Yes, you can watch it right now.
How much does that
Fresh
cost?
Prince and I don't know.
$15 a month.
Oh my god!
So it's the most expensive one, I guess.
I mean, that's gonna be a no for me. I don't see it happening. I don't know what. I mean,
well, they can't decide whether are they competing against Netflix, are they competing against Disney Plus for the children's audience. It's just kind of a mess.
Does this fuck with my HBO
No, that's
what's
really confusing.
So I have everything then still.
Yeah, I think
if you have HBO Go, you have all the HBO program. This isn't even HBO program.
So why the hell would I pay $15?
It shouldn't be called HBO Max. It should be called like Warner Brothers or something.
I think coronavirus really screwed with their plans. They were also going to release the super cut of Justice League.
Oh God, I don't want to talk about. I hate that conversation. I don't care about this. The Snyder cut.
Yeah,
I don't care. Those movies suck.
It's big news. They have the lesser superhero franchise.
Yeah, I mean, oh God. All right, take another call. What's up?
Hey, I had a question for you. Have you spoken to KFC about porn?
I don't think I ever had that opportunity. No.
Not even on his show.
I don't think so. I shouldn't say that. Why? Why is that?
He's very against lesbian porn, which I know you're a fan of. So
you know what's funny is I've gotten older. As I've gotten older, I've craved more dick in my porn, though.
Sure.
Yeah, I've gotten away from the lesbianic sort of stuff and more. I like seeing. You know what's weird for me now, though, in porn is when I watch these MILF scenes.
Right.
I still think of myself as 15-year-old Kirk Minihane, like spying on the neighbor. But I'm older now than a lot of these MILFs.
It's weird. Sometimes
or the same age.
Yeah, I'll come across like a teacher-student relationship, and I'll get into it. But I've been out of school for fucking 10 years.
Right, and that's the other thing. The people who put these MILF searches together on, whether it's Tube Galore or whatever, YouPorn, like a fucking 28-year-old is not a MILF. It's stupid. She might have a kid, but that's stupid.
Well, in that industry, she's.
But I mean, that's stupid. Older. Just if you have a kid, does not qualify you. Like I'll see these on TMZ sometimes, like these like 15 MILFs walking their kids, and one of them is just like fucking 26 years old. She's like a two-year-old. That's not a MILF.
Right.
Like Halle Berry is a MILF. Kate Beckinsale, fine. Brandy Love, yes.
Yes.
I gotta say, I'll give you the rule right now.
Okay.
40 plus.
Yeah, I think generally that's what it is. And just in porn, they sometimes...
Right, but it's ridiculous.
Get a little long in the tooth.
It's insulting. It's insulting the women who are in their 40s who have had kids and are in these porns fucking their best friend's son.
Yes.
It's insulting to them.
I would not want to insult them.
In my opinion. But, I mean, what is his issue with lesbian porn?
He basically says if you don't like a lot of dick in your porn, he basically thinks you're gay, which is kind of a weird thing.
That's interesting.
He's a weird.
Let's dive into that for a few minutes.
Makes you wonder a little bit. It's an odd. I don't even know what that would be like. Just I like here with lesbians. Like I don't like.
That's why I'm curious if you talk to them.
Okay, this is not your show. With lesbians, I don't like when they're sharing one of those two-headed things, those with fucking dildos or whatever. I don't like that. I like when it's soft, like sensual between lesbians. That's what I like. Like, and I like the. Here's what I like. I like the first time trying with like the experienced lesbian friend.
Okay.
That's what I like.
But where I'm with KFC on this is I think if I'm watching lesbian porn, I think like, where am I in this scenario? Where does old Mikey step in here?
Sure, but I mean, but it's okay to watch. It's okay to give you, maybe it's just a starter to get you kind of going, then you find the finisher.
Sure, that's
because I'll watch 3 or 4 scenes to kind of, it's honestly not dissimilar than, appetizer, main course, dessert, and a little brandy.
You like to be romanced, wined and dined.
It seems like you really like the mismatch in experience levels.
I do like that because I mean, if you're on equal footing, it's kind of becomes a war, and I don't want anybody to be mad at each other. I like the process of discovery and learning, and you get to see that. That's what pornography brings to you.
Sure.
There's some great scenes like that. That's what Brandy does well. Brandy does the one where the stepdaughter, she walks on the stepdaughter fucking the boyfriend.
Right.
She doesn't really know how to do it.
At first, you think everyone's going to be in trouble.
The boyfriend needs a few lessons.
Although, by the way, the stepdaughter is in porn and extremely adroit at sucking dick. She's like gagging on the guy's dick and licking his balls. I'm like, she's fingering her own asshole. I'm like, she doesn't seem that virtuous. I don't know.
The guy's a virgin. This is his first time. Yeah. But somehow he lasts for 45 minutes.
He's also got a sleeve tattoo. His fucking balls are shaved. He's got a 12-inch dick. He's like, yeah, you like that fucking? I'm fucking you hard now. I'm like, well, this guy, isn't he a virgin?
I'm just an aw shucks kind of a guy.
But there has to be a place where you put reality aside. And I have had the ability to do that in pornography. Well, the rest of my life, I question things. Pornography, I leave that muscle at home, usually.
Right.
Put the other muscle to work. All right, take a few more calls here. Where are we at for time?
39 minutes and 24 seconds.
That's the thing. Are we going to keep looking at the time now?
Yes.
We need a big clock in here. So
we do.
Let us know.
Yeah, radio used to have that. I would have that big one right in front of me. I don't know why, but anyway. Hello, good morning. You're on Sirius Satellite Radio with Kirk Minihane, B. Michael Geary, and Stephen Earl Robinson, whose town is being investigated as we speak right now. Hello.
Oh, they're so pissed off.
Well, we could talk about that now or later. I have no problem with what they're doing. None. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes.
What did the mother buffalo say when her boy left for college?
What does the mother buffalo say when her boy left for college?
Bye, son.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's those of you on Sirius. That's the kind of humor you get.
Not afraid to have that joke roam around a little bit, you know? No issue here. Thank you. Not bad. Not bad. These Sirius calls are stepping up so far.
Serious calls only.
Steve's unique. I imagine they're loaded up, Steve?
They're loaded up, Kirk.
Okay. Steve, are you being serious?
I'm being serious.
All right. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's Matt from Green Bay. Just a couple questions.
Hold on real quick. Just so hold on. The serious listeners don't know this, but when the show started, this is Green Bay, Wisconsin. Mike Geary, my some would say co-host, but he's not. Sidekick.
Sure.
Predicted that nobody outside the state of Massachusetts would listen to this show.
It's a load of bullshit that you've been spewing.
Steve, true or false?
I think it's true.
Thank you. Go ahead, Matt.
Okay.
What's up in Green Bay?
So, couple quick questions. One, I was listening to some Bruce earlier today. The song "Radio Nowhere."
Yes.
You a big fan of that one or no?
Crank it up for me, Steve, would you please?
Ooh,
and by the way, by the way, you can listen to Bruce Springsteen on Channel 20, East Street Radio, right here on Sirius, like I do all the time. And by the way, big announcement, I will be guest hosting on East Street Radio next Wednesday with Steven Van Zandt.
Is that true?
No.
I didn't think so.
But I figured if I thought maybe get a little movement going.
Put the word out there.
Oh, Big Cat said to me on the phone, oh, there we go. Hold on.
Real loud to play.
Of course, Bruce has his own channel.
Okay.
That's serious, of course. Mad Dog plays
they may legitimately be licensing issues.
Mad Dog plays to start his show.
Okay. You might have to pay the licensing fee, though.
It's on Sirius.
Well, hey, we'll find out.
Yep, we'll crash it.
Bouncing off a satellite. Yeah, all right, we're good. I like that song, yeah. Oh, so I was talking to Big Cat the other day. Big Cat said, hold on, Matt. Relax for a second. You're fucking Wisconsin. Big Cat said to me, use this little leverage you have a Sirius to do some guest hosting on East Street Radio.
It does make sense.
I've always wanted to do that.
Right.
So let's make that happen, please. Whoever's out there.
Twisting some arms.
Yeah, let's go. Make my dreams come true, please. All right, go ahead, Maddie. What up?
All right. Other question. Tombstone, the movie.
Yep.
Where's that rank all time for you?
I mean, I like it. You know, Val Kilmer is unbelievable in that movie. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. He has a new book out too. I was gonna say we should try and get him on. I don't know how his speaking is right now because he struggles to speak, unfortunately. But I'm a big Val Kilmer fan. I know, Steve, you've seen him, right?
Wasn't he in Batman?
It's in Top Gun, Steve. Your favorite movie ever. You fucking Nimrod.
Never said Top Gun is my favorite movie ever.
So you saw it every day in college.
Yeah, you see it a bunch. It's always on. Are we really going to relitigate Top Gun?
But yeah, I beg your pardon, by the way. I'm a Tombstone fan. Why, is it high up on your list, Matt?
Oh yeah, it's top. It's in the Mount Rushmore, if you will, on my list of movies there. So I'm a big fan of that one. I know you guys have always talked about Val Kilmer and Kurt Russell. So I just figured I'd call it where it ranks for you. But
all right, Maddie.
Love the show. So thanks. Keep it up.
All right, love you too, buddy. How does he know he loves the show? He hasn't heard it yet.
But he loves the show in general.
I don't know. All right, we'll take a couple more.
Hey, Kirk, a movie question for you.
Okay.
No, you've proven time and time to be quite the boss. This movie wasn't really too big in theaters, but I figured I'd throw it your way anyway.
Mm-hmm.
There are actually 8 previous installments of the film, but the one I'm calling about is called Backdoor Sluts 9. Are you familiar?
Backdoor Sluts 9.
Yeah.
I'm not. Was it released in the theaters or no?
I suspect not.
I think it's a reference to South Park.
Is that right?
Yeah. Certain theaters.
Is that in South Park?
Yeah, certain theaters.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. Which South Park was that, Steve?
Isn't that the porno that they treat like the Lord of the Rings thing?
That's right. That's
episode?
Right.
Yeah.
So Urban Dictionary says the best porno, infamous for a woman with 4 penises in her at the same time.
Oh.
Then stands
Full
over
of
the man
penis.
that pees on them, spanking a man, covered in Thousand Island dressing. First game popular in South Park. Yeah, Randy talks about it. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I heard it makes crotch capers 2 look like naughty nurses 3.
Well, there you go.
There if you had anything.
Well, I mean, I haven't had the ability, not the ability, but rather the opportunity yet to view Backdoor Sluts and I. But we can do that as a viewing at some point. YouTube, that's fine, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. What? I mean, is big tech going to censor us because we want to watch Backdoor Sluts 9?
Fucking A, no.
We're going to have to go to war with YouTube?
Trump's probably in it. So, I mean, you know, it wouldn't surprise me.
The callers
very
seem
pornographic today. The serious crowd's edgy.
I was going to say, it seems like
They're
much more
sexualized.
Barstool radio callers,
Yeah,
even though they're not
yeah.
hearing us on Barstool radio.
Fuck yeah. I'll tell you something else, man. Fucking Urban Meyer, you know what I'm saying?
You said it all right there,
Frank.
Frank.
And The Last Dance was everything. Everything.
Great.
It was.
Can't wait for the Rodman.
It was. And I'm so happy that I love Alex Cooper. Hello. Hello.
Good morning. Kirk, this is the former president.
Oh.
How are you doing this morning?
Oh, President Obama. How I'm not even okay. How are you, Mr. President? How's it going?
I am very well. I just wanted to call in and give you a congratulations on the serious deal. I think that's pretty serious. Seriously, is Blind Mike there?
1 second, Mr. President.
This is the first time.
Obviously, we have Donald Trump on the show all the time,
right?
And his son. Have we spoken? President Obama. 1 moment. Have we spoken to any other president or no? Bill Clinton, is he called in?
Reagan. The
Reagan,
ghost of Ronald Reagan.
I think Lincoln may have called once.
I feel like we had a bad Clinton call once. But so this is our first time getting to talk to President Barack Obama. So you want to talk to Blind Mike, Mr. President?
Well, ideally, yeah, Mike. To be honest, Michelle is the one who's the big fan of Mike. I'm more of a Steve guy, personally.
Okay.
But Michelle just wanted to hear Mike's voice over the phone. It kind of arouses her, for a lack of a better.
Well, thank you. I can't imagine.
That's
there's
very
nothing
nice.
that's come up recently that would make me wonder why Michelle would be a fan of mine specifically.
What do you mean?
It's just interesting. That's
she's a fan of
would be
yours.
a fan of mine.
You guys both have a huge interest in fitness?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Keeping America.
Yeah, and you might know that she caught me on my phone looking up Sarah J. So this is kind of a revenge thing for her.
I don't get that. What are we talking
I don't know
about?
why she's picked
Sarah
you,
J
Mike.
is a porn star?
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, there you go,
know
Mr.
what
President.
variety.
Thank you, sir. Well, I was hoping for more for President Obama. What can we do?
Okay.
Not everybody can be as funny as Reagan and Trump.
That's true.
You know?
They still load up, Steve?
They are still loaded
No,
up.
I will take 1 or 2 more. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. I want to paraphrase a question Big Cat asked you a few
One
minutes ago.
second. 1 second. Just 1 moment. If either one of you ever, I know you won't. I trust you won't. Right. If some celebrity's trending and they're not dead and you say, oh my God, for a moment, I thought.
For a moment, I thought,
you're fucking gone. You're
All right.
fired.
What if it's you?
That's different, maybe. Not even then. Because, I mean, I just saw one. What was the one yesterday? There was somebody. It was like, with all this going on, if this is happening, it was somebody who was like 86 years old.
It happens. I did that with Pesci, I remember. I saw Pesci was trending not
the
that
coach?
long ago. Yes. The great football coach, Joe
Jesus
Pesci.
Christ. What about, where's he been? Has he watched the second movie yet or no? Kingpin Pete?
No, he has not. Well, he was out with us running on Castle Island.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he was
there
out
you
there.
go. There you go.
I don't know if he's watched it yet.
All right. What were we talking to Big Cat about? Sorry?
All right. No, Big Cat asked you a few months ago, do you beef to live or live to beef? All right, my question is, Big Steve Robinson, does he lie to live or live to lie?
It's a great question.
Right.
Neither?
Of course, another lie.
I've been proven totally wrong.
If I said to you, and by the way, you're not
that
wrong.
was the first true thing he ever said by accident.
Either answer is right, but if I said to you without knowing, if Steve says neither or neither, you would say neither, right?
I think there are situations that call for each.
But he's a neither guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Right? Are you in either or either?
It could be either or either.
Why is that?
Neither or neither. I don't know. Some they apply differently in different contexts.
Why just put up the 5 with your hands?
I know my guy.
You 5 minutes.
Oh, we have 5 minutes. Oh, you're giving me the high side for 5 minutes. Like, Steve's so happy to be a radio producer again. You're so happy. Why? There's no difference.
No, there's no difference. It's just more stuff to pay attention to. That's all.
You've been eating up those quarter hours?
I mean, the people who listen to this, we have a lot of Minifans listening, and I hope you're active on social media. Tell them if you like it, great. If you hate it, great, whatever. But the people who are listening to this for the first time, I got to think they're going to be like, what the fuck is this?
Some of it they could make sense of, I'm sure.
I
We were
guess.
topical today.
Yeah, we tried that.
I did have Mikey Fowler emailed me and he was like, just remember to make sure you reset the topic every 15 minutes so people know who you are. And I was like, yes, I'll be sure to go tell Kirk Minihane.
Did he really say that?
I'll be sure to go tell Kirk Minihane he needs to reset.
What the fuck? What?
Do you think he says that as a joke?
That has to be a joke, right?
I think
That has to be a joke,
I think
right?
Hard Factor was also CC'd on it. I think it was like general instructions so people know that the 11 o'clock hour has changed.
Fuck
Probably
off.
doesn't apply to you.
Fuck you. What? I like him and everything, but reset what topics?
I know, just reset as it.
No, just
again.
in
This
case-
is just in case you just tuning in. This is Kirk
This
Minihane.
is Kirk Minihane. And by the way, I like sensual, like lesbian scenes. Like, what the fuck are we resetting?
No, I think you're supposed to say like Power 85 or
Oh, okay.
Barstool Radio.
I'm telling you, we're fucking done if we're having this stuff. I had to deal with stupid program directors long enough. I get this idiot Mikey Fowler telling Kirk Minihane how to do fucking radio. Can't even speak. It's a fucking idiot.
Maybe it was just a suggestion.
Why?
I don't know.
You're telling Mike Portnoy to do that?
Yes, actually.
Yeah,
probably.
Why? Why?
Maybe it came from Sirius. Maybe they just
Maybe
wanted
like telling
people.
Mike Portnoy, hey, by the way, if you get a chance, say jump on that ship that's the spaceship that's flying out today. See if you can sneak in there and fucking, fucking fly to Mars and live there and fucking build a community and cure coronavirus. The fuck? That pisses me off.
Why?
Fuck. Because that'd be like me. Honestly, I swear to God, that'd be like last Sunday or Saturday, whatever it was.
Right.
On the 12th hole, after Tiger Woods hits one of his drives, it'd be like, Tiger, I get it. You got to turn that right hand over a little bit, man. Like, this is not working out.
Well,
Actually, no, you know what? Actually, it wouldn't be. Because I'm a good golfer. Tiger Woods is the best golfer ever. I'm good.
yeah.
I'm the best radio personality of all time.
Right.
Mikey Fowler is not the radio equivalent of Kirk Minihane, the golfer. He's not.
I've never seen you golf. Well, I have seen you golf.
He's not.
actually.
Ricky Fowler is a more interesting radio personality than fucking Mikey Fowler. Emmy Fowler, Ed Fowler, running an insurance company in fucking North Dakota is more interesting than Mikey Fowler, who now I have to have as an enemy.
You forget Mikey Fowler.
He's giving Kirk Minihane. He's giving Kirk Minihane radio tips.
He was once your fill-in producer. Maybe he felt like he had that. He had
Reset
some clout. He had some
what?
clout.
We're on fucking Siri. The point you do satellite radio, you have to reset shit.
It was just a suggestion.
Who told him that?
Not an order.
I don't know. It could have come from Sirius.
Fuck them. Fuck Sirius. What the fuck? It's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard in my life. Reset with Mikey Fowler. Fuck off.
So to be clear, you're not going to do it.
Oh, I mean, reset what?
Hey, this is Power 85.
How much time do we have left, Steve?
We have almost 2 minutes.
I mean, you get away from regular radio. Not us, but like these drips who do the shows on Sirius, all these different channels. So you have to listen to shithead program directors anymore, I would think.
Right.
That'd be a big motivation. That's one of the reasons I'm so happy doing the podcast. If now I'm going to have a fucking conference call after?
I don't think
Where they're going to
so.
be like, hey, you know what? You didn't hit that break. I didn't like that break. I didn't like the way he went into that break.
I'd be surprised if that happened, but it might. I don't know how
I mean, I don't
things
want him
run.
fire. He works hard. I don't want him fired or anything, but Jesus Christ, we like
I think
the
it's
guy.
a fireable offense.
It's
if it was someone
questionable.
else, you might.
And this guy's a big fan, no?
He loves your podcast, yeah.
What the fuck? We love this guy. What?
Well, we'll have to call him into question.
Oh, God, I don't know. All right. You want to take one more call, Steve, or are we done? Steve, what are we doing here? Pay attention, buddy.
Oh, we're done? That's his way of telling you.
God. Is that the 30 seconds? Is that a minute?
That's 60 seconds.
Hey, gang.
You give us a minute. All right.
I'm going to give you a minute.
You give us a minute over the...
We got Dan Towns and Roan coming up next.
Jeez. Are they up next?
I think so, right?
All right, so you got Big Cat and Rowan, who hates me for some reason. I don't even know why. I've always been nothing but nice to this guy. He fucking dumps on me. He doesn't invite me on the shows. I don't understand it. So they're on next, and then what's the rest of the... I don't even know. What's the rest of the schedule? CCK?
CCK after that, yeah. Barstool, Chicago.
I talked to...
Chaps and Kate?
Are you up today with... or were you up yesterday with Eddie?
I think today.
Okay, then I'm up the next day. I talked to Eddie yesterday, right?
Yes.
Okay. We did the show last time.
Is he going to release them together?
No, you are today.
Okay.
And I am the day after that.
Oh, that's
That's
exciting.
my understanding. You can find the Kirk Minihane Show on any podcast form or whatever. Follow us on Twitter. Podcasts up every single day. And you know what, guys? The Yak